Testing. This thing on. Hey, quick. How does my coat look? Good? Perfect. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Kitatcho Laboratories high-tech scientific enrichment live stream. I'm Jake Kitatcho, founder and CEO of the Kitatcho Laboratories, and I'll be your host for today as we celebrate our company's 25th anniversary. To make the occasion all the more momentous, I'd like to welcome everyone to a very special guest. Everyone say hello to our very own Test Subject 3, who appears to just be waking up. Hello again, Test Subject 3, and may I just say what an honor it is to be speaking with you again. Now, I know our cryogenic tank tends to disorient some of our subjects when they wake up, so let me just give you a quick recap of what's going on to get you caught up to speed. And while I do that, let me break you out of that tank so you can stretch your legs and get comfortable. Perfect. Now, it's actually been 15 years since you were put to sleep after finishing Test Track 2. And, ever since then, our company has prospered thanks to the plethora of scientific data we received from your results. Once word got out of your successful run of our testing track, people all around the world lined up to be the next face of the future. We've had test subjects from celebrities to athletes to soldiers to occasionally even the general public to take part in our chambers. Now, with the newfound popularity, our facility rapidly gained the necessary funds and resources needed to forward the cause of science, and this led to many new testing tracks being built. Now that we are currently celebrating our 25th anniversary here at the Kitatcho Laboratories, we decided to build a new testing track specifically for you, as we thought the most appropriate way to celebrate was to watch our first ever successful subject go through another round of tests. You may have also heard me talking to someone as they were waking up, and that's because we are now live streaming your run of our testing track to the masses. You see, while you were asleep, we managed to inject our new Kitatcho Laboratories high-tech microbots into your retinas, which allow us to see through your very own eyes. How cool is that? Anyways, today you'll be testing in our newly built Test Track 9, which should be down a few hallways and past a couple of elevators. Take this time to explore this part of the facility to stretch out your legs, and I'll speak with you again when you get to the first test. Glad to see your legs are working, Test Subject 3. Now, this testing track was chosen specifically for being one of the most scenic ones in our track lineup. That way, the viewers at home can get a better sense of how beautiful our testing caves can be. To start, here's a simple slime ball on pressure plate kind of puzzle to help you get back into the swing of things. I'm sure once you start solving it, all of your previous memories will slowly start to come back to you. Good luck. I knew you still had it in you, Test Subject 3. Now, while we take a short walk along these catwalks, I'd like to take this time to remind our viewers at home that you, yes you, can be a test subject here at our facility for the low price of absolutely free. That's right, free. How can it be free, you may be asking? Well, it's all because of an amazing little friend of mine known as our Kitatcho Laboratories high-tech test subject confidentiality agreement. All you need to do is come down to our headquarters and sign a simple contract. That's it. Next thing you know, you'll be set to go on your new testing adventure. It's that easy. Oh, right. Good luck with this next chamber test, Subject 3. It's got these, fancy new moving scaffolds the lab boys created. Yeah, no idea how they work, but hey, let's just take advantage of them. Oh, right. I should mention that the water found in this area of the facility has actually been contaminated due to a quantum spallation event that occurred during the construction of this testing track. Don't worry, though, as it's completely harmless. Unless you touch it, of course, in which case it would dissolve your skin like acid and kill you almost immediately. So as you're going through these chambers, the lab boys decided it'd be a good idea for me to provide you with some fun science facts they came up with. Seems a bit childish to me, but whatever makes them happy, I guess. Let's see one of the things they have written down. There we go. The Kitatcho Laboratories produces 1,000 metric tons of slime a day. That's it? Well, not the fact itself, that's kind of impressive. I'm talking about the egghead who thought that fact is fun. That's not a fun fact, that's just a fact. Hey, Susie, you know who wrote down this list of facts? Jeff did. Oh, of course. Hey, Jeff! Yeah, I see you looking at me through the window. Hey, your list of fun facts isn't fun. You want to hear my fun fact? You're fired! How do you like that? Sorry about that. Test subject 3, just continue the testing. Good job making it this far, test subject 3. And now the chambers in this cavern will introduce you to one of the new testing mechanics the lab boys came up with while you were frozen popsicle. These are our particle fields, and the first one you'll encounter is our state-of-the-art Kitatcho Laboratories high-tech anti-science fields. They'll destroy any slime balls upon impact, including the ones that you'll have stuffed somewhere in your pockets. Now, if the slime ball doesn't end up getting destroyed by these fields and instead starts to mutate and become sentient, please flag down the test associate immediately. This shouldn't happen, but God forbid we have another Test Track 6 incident. Good luck. This upcoming chamber introduces our next particle field, which vaporizes you upon impact. So needless to say, don't touch it. I mean it. Those microbots you put in your eyes are super expensive, and we would have no way to recover them. Also, think of all the lovely folks who get to watch this at home. If you touch those particles, not only do you die, but so does their entertainment. So try and not be selfish, okay? Here's an actual fun fact before you start this next chamber. Hear that, Jeff? Get out of here. Now, this testing track has actually become fully automated. Now, over the years you've been asleep, automation and the science behind artificial intelligence has really blossomed, allowing us to create repair bots that clean up the testing tracks for us. Now, this means we never actually have to spend our time manually resetting the chambers when a subject is done with them. Instead, the robots come into the track after the test subject is done and then reset and clean everything up. This allows us to completely automate testing, which means we get a lot more science out of the tests than we did previously. This next test introduces our brand new Kitatcho quality bow. It'll allow you to shoot distant targets that'll activate different things around the chamber. Bring the arrow back to you, simply drop the bow and it'll teleport its way into your pockets. Once again, no idea how the lab boys were able to do this, but hey, as long as we get some science out of it, what's wrong with a little witchcraft? This chamber implements a new particle field we made that prevents arrows from passing through them. It also automatically teleports your arrow back into your pocket without having to drop your bow. If these fields accidentally teleport the arrow into your body, please don't panic and instead call out for a test associate for help. Unless the arrow manages to find its way inside one of your lungs, in which case, just start jumping up and down and waving your arms. They'll know what to do. Trust me, this has happened countless times to our test subjects, so our surgeons have actually gotten pretty good at removing those bad boys from internal organs. Good luck. Man, is it hot in here or what? Okay. This test sector is actually an old lava tube. The the magma that we collect here deep underground is actually pumped throughout the entire facility for a variety of different purposes. It first makes its way to our lava processing unit where, if it doesn't meet the Overseer's expectations, it's then placed back into the Earth's mantle and replaced with a better batch. Needless to say, while the lava won't dissolve your skin, it will burn it. You do you, but you might want to add it to your list of things to avoid. This thing on. Look, I told the lab boys to stop messing around with the intercom equipment. This stuff isn't cheap. Look, if this happens one more time, someone's getting fired. Look, test subject, you're doing great. Just remember not to... You know, our health inspector, and yes, we had a health inspector, originally wouldn't allow us to use this chamber because he considered it to be too deadly. I think that's just absurd. How could something be considered too deadly if we've never even gotten to test it out and see if people can, I don't know, die from it in the first place? So, that gave us the brilliant idea to let him be the first test subject for the chamber. He ended up dying in the lava. Horrifically. However, his death did lead to some amazing data points, so we gave the old spit shine, applied a fresh coat of paint, and opened this one up to the public. Please keep in mind that while this testing track is fully automated, some pieces of machinery are too big for our repair bots to fix. For instance, the giant fan blade at the top of this cavern. If you somehow use your body to lodge the fan blades, we'll need to send in actual mechanics to fix it. We won't be able to fix you though, so just keep that in mind if you, for whatever reason, think it's a good idea to try. disregard the big door on the right before you enter the next chamber. We originally built a chamber only to have a cave-in occur and completely ruin the thing beyond repair. So, instead, we built a new chamber in its place. Please use that one instead, and if you encounter any cave-ins during the newly built chamber, well, God help you. This chamber introduces our Kitatcho Laboratories high-tech attractor pads. By shooting your arrows at these pads, it will allow you to be instantly teleported to them. Now, a slight side effect of the teleport may result in some mild suffocation here and there. Don't panic, as 9 times out of 10, you'll be fine. Just try not to breathe while you're in mid-teleport, as that could cause your lungs to, how should I put this, invert themselves inside out, which would most likely gross out the people watching at home and result in negative reviews of our establishment. Feel free to solve this next chamber test subject 3 while I speak to the people watching from home. Now, many of you have heard that the famous celebrity Corvid Deltros disappeared shortly after signing up to be a part of our Testing for Charity initiative. We here at the Kitatcho Laboratories can confirm that Corvid completed his testing track without a scratch and received a check for $10,000 signed by yours truly. I shook that man's hand and saw him leave our facility in one piece, so the disappearance of him is as big of a shock to us as it is to all of you. The Kitatcho Laboratories takes the safety and security of our test subjects very seriously. And, if you want proof, look no further than Test Subject 3 going through these chambers in one piece. You're having a good time, right, Test Subject 3? Of course you are! Everyone's having a good time! Now let's get back to testing! Congratulations on getting to the final chamber, Test Subject 3. Just like before, you've proven to us that you are the face of the future here at our facility. Now, please don't disappoint us or the people at home by dying during this last test. I mean it. If you die on this last chamber, I'll lose a bet. And I really don't want to have to keep doing the dumb stuff the lab boys get me to do when I lose bets. Well, Test Subject 3, I don't know what to be more excited over. The fact that you completed our final chamber, or the fact that I'm finally the winner of a bet! Yes! Hear that, Jeff? Why are you gone yet? Get out of here! Congratulations on completing Test Track 9, and feel free to take a moment to relax and celebrate your success in our Winner's Lounge. Once done, you'll be able to make your way down a couple of hallways until you come across a reward we have set up just for you. Now, I think you're going to like this one a bit more than the one we set up for you after completing Test Track 2. Look forward to it. Look forward to it. Look forward to it.
Hello, Test Subject. This is an emergency response from the Robotic Repair Group. We apologize for the sudden cave-in that has blocked your path from completing the testing track. A team of repair bots will be sent to clean up the mess within the next 24 hours. In the meantime, we will create a detour that will take you outside of the testing track so you can work your way around the collapsed ceiling. The door on the right of the hallway will open in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for your understanding.
Hello again, Test Subject 3. Now, you might notice that you are now standing in the cave where your Test Track 9 journey began. This is because Test Track 9 isn't just our scenic testing track, it's also our perpetual testing track. You see, building test tracks takes a lot of work, and ever since you've been asleep, we've been doing our best to streamline the testing process. Now that our repair bots can fully repair the testing track, we thought it'd be great to have one that never ended. Once you step back into that cryogenic tank you awoke from, you will be frozen and put to sleep. Now, while asleep, we'll give you a free, and I should mention harmless, memory wipe so that when you wake up after the testing track has been reset, you can go about Test Track 9 all over again with a fresh mindset. This will allow every run of the track to be unique, and it will provide us with new scientific data each time. These messages of my voice you're hearing are pre-recorded, so they should be able to help guide you through the track each time, which saves me a lot of work. I'd also like to thank the folks at home for taking the time to view our perpetual testing track, and feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to make sure you never miss a stream when Test Subject 3 reawakens to complete another round of our testing track. Please feel free to step back into your cryogenic tank, Test Subject 3. We look forward to monitoring your next round of the track when you awaken. Until then, I've been Jake Kitatcho, founder and CEO of the Kitatcho Laboratories. Thank you for testing, and thank you people at home for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you for participating in our perpetual testing track. This has been your 243rd run of this testing track. We look forward to your next round of these tests when you awaken. Good night.